Alright, we're about to go ahead and throw this motor back in here on the Nissan 3.5 liter motor. If you want to know how to put a motor in, just watch us. I'll give a voiceover as the process is underway, but we gotta work right now. So I'm just preparing the engine hoist here. On this one, I think we just used 2 chains. It probably would have been better to use the 4 chain with the swivel that we used to take out that cruise motor. If y'all want to go look at our other shorts, it's in there. And this is a lot more difficult because typically this motor comes out from the bottom. We took it out from the top because we didn't have the engine hoist. We didn't have the lift. So we took it out to the top. We're using plywood because we're out here on gravel ground. As he's pushing it, I'm just kicking the engine hoist leg to make sure that it stays straight as it goes in. So y'all will be able to see that it is completely possible to do this in rough circumstances. So I'm just double checking to make sure everything's going down straight. So we're letting it down a little bit so it doesn't get caught up on the hood as we go in. And you're going to need to have 2 people doing this job. So make sure that y'all are very attentive to what's going on. You want to make sure you have clearance on the transmission side and on the chassis side where the passenger is at. Alright, so I'm just showing y'all the clearance that we have over here on this left side here. There's plenty of it, which means we're way too much over top of the transmission, so we're gonna have to move it over to the left a bit. This was difficult to get in there, and yeah, this song right here is going hard. Living in the spirit, but I know it ain't a dream. Religious Christians are gonna really hate my lingo. Adapted to God's family, I'm a meathead. Keep my eyes straight on God like a peephole. Hey, I do not waver and afraid, not at all. The spirit in me got me standing real tall. Pray I don't lose my anointing like Saul. Scriptures made me stand right up, I don't fall. Now my Mexican homeboy says this is what you deal with when you work with somebody who's black. They're always dancing and just jamming to the music and not working properly. So we're getting back in it, dropping it down inch by inch, making sure we don't get caught up on any of the wire harnesses. This is him talking to me right here because he's pretty much saying, hey man, you gotta stop dancing so much. And I'm like, hey man, I'm paying attention. He's like, bro, this motor could fall. Like, trust me, it's not gonna fall. I'm not drunk. I don't drink anymore. I don't smoke. We're good. All right, so we got the motor dropped in there. So the only problem is the flywheel isn't getting inside of the transmission. So we're gonna go ahead get that situated here in a second.